I had always struggled to make friends. I always felt like I never fitted in. And my whole life, I was wishing for friends, but they just never seemed to come. So what did I do? I packed up my life. I moved to a new country, said goodbye to everyone that I loved in England, and moved to Paris. And now I was faced with one of the hardest tasks, to make friends as an adult, which seems impossible. Or is it? Because all of a sudden, I was living in Paris, and I had more friends than I'd ever had in my life. So it was a beautiful morning in Paris. And I'm not gonna lie, this morning I was a little bit nervous because I was going to go and try and make a friend. And as someone who has severe social anxiety, well, it's not an easy task. Right, shoes on. That's one of the hardest parts of moving country, is that you have to throw yourself into stuff that makes you uncomfortable. I mean, they do say that putting yourself into uncomfortable situations is where the best things come about. I mean, I have been trying to put myself into places where sugar daddies are, because that definitely makes me uncomfortable. But you know what? Because just like what Tony the Tiger would say, some money would be great. So I'd gotten up, gotten dressed, looking like I was still wearing my pajama bottoms, sat down to do a little bit of journaling to get the worried thoughts out, because right now they were sending my stomach into turmoil. The last thing I wanted was to meet her and then have to dash off for a nervous poo. It was time to head out into Paris for a friend's date. So we had found each other and it was time for me to put my best extrovert hat on, because it was time to make a friend.
Real good. So have you done like acting and stuff as well? And
Yeah, well, I do a lot of improv.
oh, amazing.
And, so that's what I used to do in Switzerland.
Okay.
That's how what we'll
My goal. So we're just coming out the Tuileries Gardens, coming into. No, this is still the Tuileries Garden. This is all like the Louvre and everything over here. So we're coming into this. If you actually look down here as well, you can see the Arc de Triomphe.
Yeah. I think I've got a stand-up
Okay.
in the van.
Oh, amazing. Oh yeah, so you can see the Museum d'Orsay over there as well. Oh God, so sorry, pardon. I thought it was real fire as well, but it's not. It's just steam, isn't it?
So I had made a friend, her name is Selena, and it was literally her first day arriving in Paris. So we obviously had to do all the touristy bits. I'm talking the Tuileries Gardens, I'm talking the Louvre, I'm talking the Arc de Triomphe. Because even though it was touristy, it was one of the things that made me fall in love with Paris, because it is one of the most magical cities I have ever seen.
Right, we are just here at Notre Dame. Hey, look how fucking cool it is. We're coming for a little sightseeing day. Yeah, it is hot. I think it's like 30 something degrees, so it's absolutely roasting. But we've come to we went to the Tuileries Gardens, we've gone to the Louvre, we're now come to Notre Dame because it's someone's first day.
We've been walking.
So yeah, we're gonna have a little look around. We're gonna go get a coffee or go. Yeah, actually, iced coffee would be sensational. Do you do coffee?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah,
We'll go do iced coffee, and then we're gonna go for a wine and cheese night a bit
Anything
later.
with ice cubes.
Anything with ice cubes. Right. Let's go.
So it turns out we'd gotten on like a house on fire. Honestly, living the expat life is amazing because everyone is in the same boat and so ready to make friends. I mean, Selena had reached out to me on Instagram and I thought, hell yeah, let's go for a drink. Because I'm not gonna lie, I had struggled in the UK to make friends. It had taken a lot of work, but here in Paris, it felt like everyone was just so friendly and ready to make friends. And in the end, we did 20,000 steps in 30-degree heat. Oh yeah, we made like the Proclaimers and we walked 500 miles.
Okay. Oh my god! Yeah! That was such a lovely day. I made a friend. I'm so happy. I literally met her off Instagram. She was so sweet, so cute. I've just come back quickly for a little bit just to have a quick chill because we're now going to a wine and cheese night tonight. So we're gonna sit. That was lovely. We went all over Paris. We went sightseeing. It was so good, but it was so hot. It was like 35 degrees. I was literally absolutely roasting. It was crazy. So yeah, we're gonna quickly sit, have a little bit of a chill, and then we're gonna get going with the cheese night. So I'm so happy. Oh Well, that would teach me to try and be aesthetic. Oh well. Right, we are quickly going for a wine and cheese night. I feel so old and bougie. Love it. Yeah, my friends have decided to do a wine and cheese night. It's the bank holiday today, so a lot of places are closed in Paris. They closed for today on a Friday. So we're gonna do a wine and cheese night. So the whole thing is that everyone has had to bring a wine. Well, they don't have to bring a wine, but bring in a wine so that we can drink. And you have to bring a cheese and a pairing. So I went down to my fromage shop and I got some cheese. So it's a very smelly cheese. They're gonna love me on the metro. So this is the cheese here. And then to pair with it, I've gotten it's like pear and also rose chutney to have to have with it. So we're gonna go. I made a friend today. Be super duper proud. He's coming with me to the wine night because I was like, well, you've just moved here. You want to make some friends. I know some great group of people. So come in, get to know everyone. It's really, really lovely because everyone's just really chill. So yeah, we're literally gonna put the shoes on. And also, look at this. Look at this. Look at this tan line. I've got a tan line where my sandals are. It's not good. It's really not good, so I'm really embarrassed. I'm putting my trainers on. Also because the bottom of my feet are actually disgusting. I desperately need to get a pedicure because I'm disgusted by my own present feet. So we're gonna go for wine and cheese night now, which I'm really excited about. Will be really, really good. So I'm gonna pack my bag and then we're gonna head on the line 13. I love being in Paris. How can you just go from walking around the streets of Paris, being at the Tuileries Gardens, being at all of these incredible places, and then you're going for a wine and cheese night with some friends that I absolutely love. And I'm really happy. I love Paris. I love France. I do not ever want to leave this city. Universe, I'm not leaving this place ever, 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 ever. This is my forever home. I love it so much. I can smell that cheese from here. So we're gonna get ready and we're gonna head out. So let's get going.
All
Freaking
the
brilliant.
good content that we want to see.
The aftermath of the cheese plate, you know.
Pretty much.
We're going to watch a live, not live, open air.
No, they're all dead that are performing in it.
I love how what? Mamma Mia is the best film ever. Oh my god. No, my whole dick came out. Yes.
So the night ended with us stinking out my friend's apartment with some of the most rancid smelling cheeses I have ever smelt in my life. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't get a deposit back after this. She'll be smelling them in the carpet for months. But it had been the most amazing day with friends, and I was feeling, I'm not gonna lie, really content. For so long I felt like I didn't have that group of people around me that I really craved, and since moving to a new city it felt like finally for the first time I had them. And all it took was me packing up my whole entire life at the age of 30 and moving across the channel. I mean, not such a big step that I had to take to find them, right? But honestly, see, this is your message. If you're craving something different and you're longing for a group of people, then I can't recommend moving country enough. It is incredible, and everyone's in the same boat, and it just changes everyone's outlook on life and people that they have in their lives. So it's time to say au revoir. Make sure you like, subscribe and save, and send this to your bestie. Make sure you put the cheese emoji in the comments below so I can see who's following along with my Parisian adventures, and I'll make sure to get back to every comment. So that's enough of this Parisian adventure. Let's see what we get up to next time. Au revoir.